Tonight we're going to dive into Veto Pro Pack. So I'm not going to pull or dig too much into this bag, but I'll show you what I got just as my everyday maintenance go-to. So just in this front pocket, that's where I keep my old Craftsman tape measure. On this side, we got the Come-Along self-lock 25 footer. I've really enjoyed this tape measure. It's kind of getting to the end of its life, but it's held up well. And these pockets are just great, you know, tight fitment, so this thing goes in my van perfectly. Little Craftsman knife comes in handy there to just have it there, and it just fits nice, snug, and tight. The handle, very robust on this bag, you know. Same with the to-go handle up top, nice rubber, and then of course the whole bottom is rubber. It's a lot of money. I think I paid $160 for this, but it was well worth it. Money well spent. I don't have anything in these pockets. I haven't utilized them, but on this side, you know, just a Sharpie. Got my ox pencil. Got tape. I got a little tape measure. This was for doing like screens. It fits inside the tracks. It's always good to have a nail set. And then I have just this tiny pair of crescent wrench. Just, you never know when you need a little thing. So open up on this bag, this side of the bag. This is my general tools. So I got some Philo screwdrivers here in the back that have just held up great for me. I did recently put my new Plum hammer in here. I moved on from the other Craftsman and Plum. You know, they look like a hammer. This one's brand new. I like that it has the nail set and that it's a straight, you know, claw instead of the bent one. I keep just a 6-in-1. This is a Husky. I've had this for a long time, and honestly, it's a little bit rusty, but what I do over time is I just end up, because I like the handle so much, I end up buying just a new, you know, 6-in-1, one of the cheap ones from the cheap aisle of whatever store, and I put new bits in. Just because with plumbing and stuff, it gets rusted, you know, like, I try to leave these out to let them dry, but inevitably they just get like that. I WD-40 them, clean them up, but they just end up like that no matter what. Up here in this top pouch, I have the little Mantis LED light, which is nice, shows you the charge, has a clip, has a magnetic base, but you can kind of set it up under a sink. And it's a small footprint, provides enough light, stick up in a ceiling or whatever. I got the good old Craftsman, just a battery powered LED light. It's been a go-to for a long time for me. Back here, you know, this isn't my electrical bag. I just keep some electrical things in here. These are the Kleins. You know, you got the cutters here and the snappers there and crimper, you know, nice needle nose with a lot of features on it. Got the Lennox all cleaned up back in the bag. These things have been awesome for me. These Cobalt shears have been really good. I see a lot of guys using them. I bought them a few years ago, and they just come in handy for stuff. I picked these up pretty recently. Lennox electrical screwdrivers. They're nice to keep in the bag. I have a flat file. I just find myself using this style more, getting into holes or something, just getting all the crud out of whatever. Just keep a scraper blade. Moving on real quick as I can. Got the Empire level here, a little bullet level. I really like this thing, you know. It's worked great. It's solid. I used to keep this Work Pro one in there, which is also great, but I stick this more in my electrical bag now. Over here, I got the Capri bolt cutters, which actually come in handy. You know, you do toilet bolts or whatever, they just come in handy. I recently also picked these up, just cheap Hyper Tough chisels. I had lost a bunch of my chisels, and so I had to buy some. Fluke non-contact voltage tester. Again, this isn't my primary electrical bag. And then my Linux knife, nice to keep in there. And the little Tecton pry bar. I did just pick up these here. I believe they're just knockoffs, but you know, I might throw it right over here in this pouch. So that's that side. Nice, quick, easy. As for the tape, electrical and just some plumber's tape. And that's the side we just visited, so let's turn it around. Here we go. This is more the plumbing side. So you guys have probably seen recently, I got these Swedish Max Power pipe wrench. Got the Dasco Pro pry bar. Got my E-swing demolition screwdrivers in the back there. I really like these Stanley vice grips. I know they're not the original thing there, but they work good. They got the nice setter in the back, and then just a pair of Hart needle nose ones. A lot of times you can get these on a bolt and then use these to crank stuff over. I think these are Bond House or whatever. Bond House, made in USA. These have been pretty nice. The color coordinating I don't really care for that. Doesn't bother me. Just, it's not like it helps me memorize anything, but they've worked really good. They have a long reach. No complaints there. We got the Lennox little hand saw. And then two of my favorite crescent wrenches. These Stanleys, I've just had them forever. And the grips aren't like super comfortable, but comfortable enough. Great set of crescent wrenches. By far, my favorite, though, is the Diamond. This is Forged in USA 10-inch Diamond Tool and Horseshoe Company, Duluth, Minnesota. Great crescent wrench, great company. I have a few of their other tools. I've always enjoyed them. These aren't like the best thing ever, but they work. You know, they come in handy. They really came in handy when I was working on like roof fans and boilers and stuff. They have 9/16, 11/16, 5/8, 3/4, 5/16, 7/16, 3/8, and a 1/2 inch. And you know, they've worked well. They don't skip teeth or anything. They've done what they're supposed to do. I don't abuse them by any means. Now, two new additions, the little Nipex. I had actually had a pair of these, lost them. I'll probably find them eventually. And then these set, and actually really I've only had these for like a month. But going back further, these Nipex here, the Cobras, have been just absolutely fantastic. These are my go-to. I can't say enough how good these are, and people should definitely, consider buying them. They are pricey for sure, but to me, well worth the money, especially when I was doing a lot of plumbing. They just they grip well, they do well, they last long. Mine are starting to get a little rust and stuff. I've had them submerged in water and other things, and I should start, doing a little better preventive maintenance on my actual tools. But, they've got me this far, and I have recently, taken some WD-40 and sandpaper to the Knipex. Really, not a low grit, but a high grit, and work some of that surface rust off. But it's probably time for me to oil the zippers. I have yet to do that also. But other than that, I mean, the bags worked great. There's my little tour. And then one of the pockets I have extra knife blades. And that's about it. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. See you later.